The first problem solving game that I want to walk through with you is called Prodigy. And if you are a school that has Clever, it's awesome that you can log it right in and your kids do not need to have a login. They're able to just go through Clever. I'm going to show you a little bit of what it looks like on a teacher end and then also a student end. So, as far as Prodigy goes, and as a teacher side, you have a lot of things given to you. There's a placement test that you can have your students take. You can also have letters printed off for their login information. That's already done for you, which is really awesome. But a lot of this is just pre-prepared and not something that you need to do yourself. And then each week, I get an email from them telling me if the students are doing or what they're doing. And then since it is the beginning of the week, they haven't done a whole lot. But it gives you how many questions they've been working on. I only had one student, but how many correct answers they have, what activities they're doing. So it tells me what skills are they doing, skills that are related to fifth grade, or are they just trying to play games? And then I don't have most of them take that. Like I have 11 out of 26 who haven't even done the placement test. That's something I don't require. This is more of a free time game where I'm not looking so much as the skills. As long as they're practicing skills that we'd be working on in class, and you can see that really easily. It is nice, so you can create specific assignments for your students that you can use it as homework. I use this this Prodigy game more of as an entertainment. You could use it more as a problem solving game. On my end, I use it more as a entertainment for the kids. So if I'm looking at this, I can then select the skills that I want them to work on. I really want them to work on multiplying decimals. And then the next time they get on, I want them to be working on this, and this is what's going to pop up on their screen instead of kind of giving them the freedom to work on different skills. That's something that's nice, and you can also plan ahead. So if I know, hey, I'm going to be working on this skill this week, I can really plan it ahead if you're one of those people that likes to have that. And then you get those reports from the student usage, how much they're using it, and how well they did on the specific assignment. As far as what it looks like on a student end, you can see that as a teacher. So if you go through, you can view it as a student to see what it looks like. And if you're logging in, it's the same thing as you can just log in with your Google account or with Clever, as long as your school has one of those. If you don't have one of those, it does become a little bit harder to log in. What I like about this is that the students are able to they are able to play with one another.
What grade are you in? Oops.
So you can pick what grade you're in, and if it's like a fifth grader, but I know they're a little bit lower level, I might have them work in the fourth grade level, just kind of work on some skills that they need to build on. And then this basically takes them into a world where, like I said, they can play with one another. And overall, like I said, it's more entertainment, but you can use it in a way that is a lot more problem solving for your students and more of an assessment where they have to recall what they know and then problem solve within this Prodigy world. This is just one of the resources that my students really enjoy playing. They don't have a lot of problems pop up with it as far as anything. The one that I struggle with is that sometimes they hit skills they are unsure of and that they need some help. So it doesn't help teach them, as in if you have IXL, walks them through an example. They don't get to see that on this end, but that is Prodigy, and the game that the students are able to play grades 1 through 8.